Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. It's that time again, baby. You know what time it is. Steeler Nation, stand up. Are you ready for some football? First, before we get to football season coming up this Sunday, we're going in the kitchen with Paul. And today, I checked inside my refrigerator and I had some boneless, skinless chicken thighs just sitting there. Wasn't doing nothing. So I said to myself, Self, you haven't had any fried chicken in a while. Let's do some fried chicken. Why not, right? So today in the kitchen with Paul, boneless, skinless fried chicken. Because we've never done fried chicken on In the Kitchen with Paul. So it's time for us to do it. But we need something to go with that fried chicken. So I had this recipe and I'm going to put a variation on it. Today, spaghetti with veggies and a cream sauce. So today on In the Kitchen with Paul, boneless, skinless fried chicken, spaghetti and veggies, and a cream sauce. All today in the kitchen with Paul. Let's go. Okay, YouTube, here we go. We got our boneless chicken here. There we go. We cleaned it up, washed it. So now all we have to do is season it up. What do we season with on any meats in the kitchen with Paul? We do our triple play. Seasoned salt. Granulated garlic. Granulated onion. I'll put some paprika in there. Little pepper. Italian seasoning. Because I love oregano so much, even though there's oregano in the Italian seasoning, we want some extra oregano in there. Now what do? We want to make sure that each piece of chicken has all of that flavor on it. We're taking this chicken to Flavor Town. You gotta make sure that it has enough flavor on it. Gotta make sure that that seasoning is throughout each and every piece of that chicken. And now that it's had all those seasonings put on it, we need, after we wash our hands, we need some crust on that chicken. So we need some flour. What kind of flour, you say? All-purpose flour. So we make sure that we got the all-purpose flour on there. But wait, that's not it. To add to the all-purpose flour, to give that chicken an extra crunch, we got to put some cornstarch in there. Once again, we gotta get our hands dirty. Gotta make sure we get that cornstarch and that flour all over that chicken. And what we need to do now is we need to take this chicken and allow it to set. Because what's gonna happen is we want that flour and that cornstarch to set on that chicken to make sure that it doesn't all fall off in the oil in the pan. So now that that's done, we're gonna cover that up, set it to the side. Take our tea kettle out of the way. Now what we're going to do is we are going to boil our water. And as someone once said, you gotta put some salt in that water. Simply because your pasta has no flavor, your water has no flavor, so you need to put some flavor in that water in order for that pasta to get some flavor. Okay, we're gonna get started on our sauce. So we're gonna heat up our pan. While it's heating up, we're gonna use half a stick of butter. As that's melting down, this right here is what we're using to flavor our butter and oil. Applegate Naturals uncured turkey bacon. That's going to go into our sauce. So as you can see, we've cut up our turkey bacon. And it's not your regular turkey bacon, that Oscar Mayer stuff. This is thick turkey bacon. This is real deal. So we're going to be putting that in. Get that butter all over that pan. We don't want it to start burning up. So we're going to add some oil in with that butter. So now we have the flavor of the butter, but we have the smoke point of the oil, which makes it a lot easier not to burn it. So we're going to put our turkey bacon in first. Allow that to start cooking. Try and break those pieces up as much as you can. And to add to the turkey bacon, we're going to put our onions in. Sweat our onions down. So those two are going to work together. The flavor of the turkey bacon and the onions. As that's starting to cook down, our spaghetti is starting to, our water for our spaghetti starting to boil. So we're going to add our spaghetti into our water. There we go. Spaghetti starting to boil. We want to add a little pepper in to our onions, to our turkey bacon. Mix that all up into this situation. Allow it to keep cooking down. Bring the flame down a little bit on that. And once again, you want to separate your spaghetti. Once it's been in there for a couple of minutes, going to start to loosen up. It's not going to be as stiff. And you're going to be allowed to move it around a little bit more. Now, as our onions and turkey have been cooking, we're going to add in some minced garlic. And yeah, we cheated today. We didn't mince our own garlic. We got it out of a jar, but that's all right. And now that our onions and garlic starting to come together, we want to make a roux. We want something to thicken our sauce up. So we're going to put some flour in there. And you got to cook that flour taste out of there. You don't want it tasting pasty, like glue. So we're going to allow that flour taste to cook out of there. That's going to take about a minute. Okay, that's looking good. Now we have some cherry tomatoes, just for a little color. And they're going to release some moisture to our sauce here. Allow that to cook down. Now our spaghetti is almost halfway done. What I've done is I cut up our veggies. What kind of veggies we got? We got some broccoli. We got some yellow zucchini, we got some green zucchini, and we got some asparagus spears. So we're just going to add this all in with the spaghetti water. And what it's going to do is it's going to shock the vegetables. And they're going to cook down a little bit, but they're not going to cook down to where they're not crunchy anymore. That's going to cook along with the spaghetti. It's going to take about 5 minutes. But it's still going to be nice and crunchy. As you can hear, our turkey bacon, along with our onions and garlic and tomatoes, is starting to sizzle a little bit. That flour taste should be out of there, so we're going to start adding our half and half. A little bit at a time. Start making our sauce. And that's immediately going to start to thicken up. And now, chicken stock. We put our chicken stock in. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow this to come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're going to turn it down and allow it to simmer and reduce. Okay, our spaghetti is just about done. So we're gonna get that and drain it. about that? You got your veggies, you got your pasta there. It's all drained up together. There. See that? And that's gonna go with a nice sauce. Okay, our sauce has been simmering down. We'll put our cheese in. Reggiano. Get my wooden spoon out. I'm gonna start working this cheese in there. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Get that cheese sauce all melted. Oh boy. That's some good stuff there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our spaghetti along with our vegetables and with our cheese sauce. Nice and slow. We don't want it to all fall in there like that and cause a big splash. Now, all we have to do is get all that cheese sauce all incorporated in that spaghetti, that pasta, and those veggies. Oh, that's starting to look nice. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, man. Oh, that looks good. Okay. One down, one to go. All right, YouTube, you already know what that is. That's my baby right there, my cast iron. We're gonna be frying up the chicken in that. First, we gotta wait till our oil gets up to 300 degrees. Now, old school folks would say, just take the flour, a little bit of flour, and sprinkle it on the oil. And if it starts to bubble, then you can put the chicken in. There's also another school of thought that says you take the end of your wooden spoon and you stick it into the oil. That'll start to bubble, and that'll tell you that the oil is ready. Me, I'm a new age kind of guy. Got my little gun. So when I shoot the laser into the oil, that's going to tell me exactly how hot that oil is. So we at 225 right now, 228. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. Okay, we back, YouTube. We're going to check it with our gun. And as you can see, we're up over 300 degrees. Our oil is ready. For old school folks, take that wooden spoon. You see that bubbling there? That means your oil is ready. That means that oil is ready. Okay? Old school grandmas out there, you take that flour, poop, you see that? You see that flour starting to bubble? That means that oil is READY. RTG. Ready to go. So we're going to start putting our chicken in. We don't want to crowd it too much in there. That's enough to get started. Ooh-wee! Smelling good, smelling good. Let's fry this chicken up. All right, we'll be back. Let me show you something about this chicken and that cast iron pan. You see that pan? That oil, man, in regular pan, if you had the flame up like this to maintain the heat in that pan, you would have a problem because it would be grease all over the place. It would be spattering, it would be jumping out of the pan, but you don't have that with a cast iron. I want to show you something. Look at that. 311, 310. It keeps that oil temperature constant. About ready to pull this first batch out. Small ones out first. I wish you could feel how crunchy this chicken is. Oh boy, that's a nice piece there. Okay, YouTube, this is our final product, our finished product. We got a boneless, skinless chicken thigh fried up there. And we got our spaghetti and veggies and our cream sauce. And it looks fantastic. So let's go in for our taste test. Right, YouTube, here we go. First, we're going to try our chicken. I just want to show you. Our chicken is skinless, but can you hear that? It has a crust on it. So it is truly fried chicken. Seasoned to perfection. The flour along with the cornstarch is what gives that nice crunchy taste to it. Fantastic. Oh boy, I haven't had fried chicken in a long time. Not any homemade fried chicken anyway. are vegetables. As you can see, still have a vibrant color to them. Still got a crunch to them. That cheese really sets it off. You can taste that turkey bacon in there. You got our pasta. Put some zucchini on there with a little bit of tomato. Pasta's perfectly cooked. Once again, the zucchini has a nice crunch to it. It's not overcooked, it's not mushy. Asparagus, also the same. Nice crunch to it. I really like this. This is a nice little side dish to go along with any meats that you have. Excellent. Oh, one more piece of chicken. I'm going to enjoy this meal tonight. Yes, sir. You know, chicken thighs are one of the easiest to cook because they keep their moisture, they keep their juiciness. And that chicken is nice and juicy. Well, what do you think, you two? If you liked this meal, these two recipes, please drop me a line. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know exactly what you think about this, and let me know when you're going to try it. So listen, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 60 subscribers. We're trying to inch up slowly but surely. We're trying to put some food on there that has an interest for everybody. You know, when I first started out, I started trying to make intricate dishes just to show, you know, I really know how to cook. But you know what? People don't want to see all that because people aren't going to do all of that. What they want is they want something quick, something easy, something that they can replicate in their own kitchen. And that's how we're going to do it in the kitchen with Paul. So, 3 things. Number 1, and you already know, always keep God first in your life. Number 2, love your family. And number 3, of course, love yourself. And number 4, love the Steelers. Go Steelers! Listen, you've been in the kitchen with Paul. Me, I'm Paul. Peace, y'all.